Hey, what's up?
Everybody.
I didn't think you were going.
Well, I wasn't. I've got a cough drop and
What is
allergies.
going on? Today is Friday, March 16th, and it is 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central, and we are here today for another awesome session of Real Talk with Bill and Michelle. Pasco Solito, where we help you with your marketing. And today we've got a really awesome training, right?
We do. I apologize. It's starting to be spring here in Dallas, and my allergies are crushing me right now. So
wow, I may have to wing this by myself like you did last week.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just like, I'm all stuffed up. I got a cough drop in my mouth right now. I'm trying to do anything I can to make myself as clear-headed and non-stuffy to provide some awesome value for you all here on this week's episode of Real Talk with Bill and Michelle, where we do nothing but get real with you. This is
no matter how sick we are.
No muss, no fuss. This is no rainbows and unicorns. This is not like Pegasus is flying through the clouds and everything's going to be happy and wonderful if you just cross your fingers and hope. No, this is real talk, real marketing stuff to help you build your business online.
And we're here for you guys. So if you're just hopping on, I'm going to scroll here and say hello. So I know David's here. Great to see you.
What's
up? What's up, Han? I don't think I've seen you in a while. Diane, good to see you. Michael, Amy. Hey, Amy, how are you doing? I love it when you guys come on and say hi. I think, I feel like I haven't done these. I don't know if we were off. I think we were in Mexico and then you did it by yourself, but we are both here. So it's good to be back in the saddle. Hey, Helen. What is going on? Yes, no rainbows and unicorns. What? Yeah, I want some rainbows and unicorns, right? That reminds me of like sherbet, like rainbow sherbet reminds me of unicorns. Hey, y'all. Judy, what is up? Judy's in the house. And we've got Jan on here. How's it going, Jan? And Jan says, sorry, you feel bad with your sniffles.
That's okay.
So, and I know.
I deal with it all the time, every spring and every fall. Spring is always the worst, but I dealt with it ever since.
You health vibes.
Ever since I was like 5, I've dealt with this. So.
And I have to say, I'm sitting here feeling really guilty because I see your names popping on here, and my inbox right now is flooded with messages. I'm so sorry if you're one of those people that messaged me and I show that I read it but did not return those messages. I will sit down and do that. I'm not ignoring you. I'm still excited for you guys. But anyways, so we've got a pretty awesome training that we're going to do. And listen, guys, I know you guys are live right now with us, but those of you that are watching this later, #replay. So I know you guys are watching the replay.
Replay.
Yes.
Replay.
I would love that. Hey, Alan, what's up?
What's up, Alan?
What's the new scroll? What are we missing? Is there a new, I don't know. Alan said he loves the new scroll.
Oh, the thing right there, the scroll.
Oh, yes.
The Real Talk with Bill and Michelle.
Yeah. Bill does that.
You want me to blow your mind even more, Alan? Ready? So, in today's episode of Real Talk, we're going to talk about the 5 biggest social media marketing mistakes and how you can avoid them. You like that? Like the
Give
timing
us some
there?
virtual high fives if you like, or claps, high fives if you like that. Hey, Delroy, good to have you here in the house.
What is up? Yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
So you want to start with number 1?
Yeah, I'm going to have to do this for you. All right, I'm going to do most of the talking. And so
No, it's okay. I'm good.
Hey, Victoria, good to have you here.
If I wipe my nose in your sleeve, you'll understand, right?
Yes. We're going to talk about social media marketing mistakes. And listen, guys and gals, there are a lot of them out there when it comes to building your business online. And some people don't necessarily recognize them as mistakes. But I like to kind of call them mistakes because they can have ill effect on your business. It can cause you to maybe not generate leads. It can cause possibly your brand not being perceived in the way that you want your brand to be perceived or your business. So there are just some few things that, I want to point out, and Bill's going to point out too, but I know there's more of them, but these are kind of 5 that we feel like are unique. And we also feel like, it's this stuff too. And we understand because there are so many different marketing strategies on social media that you should be doing. And if you're brand new, sometimes it's hard to like get in the routine of knowing, you know, how much of the accelerator you need to like put into that method or into that strategy, or maybe you need to pull back a little on it. And it takes a little while to get into your groove to really kind of test and figure out, you know, what's working and what's not working. So we're going to dive into number one, and this is a really, really big one. And I actually think that it's either number 2 or number 3 should have been the first one. But I will dive into number 1 first. And the first one is you're not listening to your audience, okay? Mm-hmm. So as you can see, like this is one of our strategies is we do Facebook Lives here every single Friday with you guys. And we listen to you guys. We want you to say hi. We interact and just do Q&A with you guys because it gives us as marketers the ability or the inside look into what you are doing as a business. It gives us insight into understanding, you know, what you need help with, you know, or what your type of business is or what you're struggling with, which can also, not only does it help you, but it also helps us, you know, shift maybe our marketing a little bit to make sure we're, you know, offering solutions to you guys and for your businesses. So if we weren't listening to our audience and their feedback, we could just be out there just sailing with our blinders on, and people are like, what are they talking about? Where are they going with this? Like, this is not helping me. And now we can't, I mean, be perfect with every single person out there. If there's 280,000 fans that we have or something, you know, we can't be perfect and, you know, teach to every single one, but we can surely get an idea of what you guys are struggling with. And I have to say, you know, a lot of you are looking to build your business online. You're looking to grow your brand. And that's what Bill and I are teaching always. So we listen to our audience, but it goes beyond that, just us doing Facebook Lives. If you're posting on your fan page or you're posting, you know, on your business page, if people are commenting back, make sure you're listening to them. You're going back in there and acknowledging them. Nothing drives me more crazy, just as because I know as a marketer myself, when people just come in there and post, am I skipping or am I good? Okay, when people just come in there and post and just leave it, especially when they ask a question, like Bill's been asking some great questions the past couple of days. And you've had a lot of engagement on that, and you get back in there and you respond. And that's what all the marketers should be doing, is you should make sure you're interacting, you're engaging with your audience. Same thing goes for videos. If you guys are doing videos, don't just post for the sake of posting because somebody has told you that you should post 3 to 5 times a day on your business page. It goes beyond that. You got to jump in with your fans. You got to jump in with your list of subscribers, and you've got to get to know them. And the only way you can do that so you can improve your marketing and put solutions in front of them that they need is by listening to them. Okay? What do you guys think? Did you want to add to that, or is that good?
No, I think that's great. And I think I see brands out there. When I say brand, I do mean like a company or just individuals who've built up a large personal brand.
Right.
I'll see those that are very engaged with their audience. And then I'll see those where they're just posting and they're not at all responding. And it annoys me. I'm like, look, you've got all these people who are reacting or commenting or you're asking a question about something that you posted.
Yeah.
And you posted this thing, but you're not, and then they're commenting and responding and engaging, and you're doing nothing to engage back.
To build a relationship.
Yeah, it just makes me feel like all you cared about was maybe getting the engagement and getting the shares, but you don't actually then care about the people who are wanting to then reach out and communicate. Right. So you've got to look at this as a two-way street. And for the marketers out there or the brands that treat it as a one-way street, you're going to find very quickly that those people that were commenting and engaging no longer do, because they feel like whenever they do, it's falling on deaf ears and no one wants to be not listened to.
Right, and sometimes, you know, it's not that easy. Like on our vegan business, I mean, we've got 280-something thousand fans. When we post, sometimes there's thousands of comments there. So that's when, if you're at that point, you need, you might want to consider hiring someone that can engage with your audience on your behalf. And that's what we have to do for our vegan business. And so I don't want you guys to think, well, gosh, how am I going to keep up? There are, like, as you grow, you're obviously going to grow your team. You can get people to actually help you out with them. I mean, think of it as a relationship. I mean, how many of you people want to be in a relationship when it's only one-sided? I mean, that happens. Think how you feel. You don't want to be in that. So it's the same thing with social media. It's just we're sitting behind a computer. You still have to foster those relationships. You still have to listen to your audience, and you still have to shift as a marketer to make sure you're providing solutions for your audience that they're looking for.
And how's the connection coming in here? I know we've got a screen here that we look at, and then there's one where it like shows on the side. Are we coming in clear? Do you all just drop a comment below? Let us know if it's like, if the connection's good.
Yeah, and if we're not, I may have to stop the
fuzzy.
I'm actually uploading a video right now, so if there is an issue, let me know and I'll stop it.
And there is a delay. Well, I just feel like we're like cutting up over here on the side. So let us know. So I mean, are we clear? Is it choppy? Are we cutting up? Let us know. Let's see, Dave says it has been spotty.
Okay.
Eric, hey, what's up, Eric? Listening equals marketing intelligence. Yes, absolutely.
All right, just give me a second, guys. I'm going to stop this upload in progress.
Why were you uploading something knowing that we're going to do
this? It's just, All right.
That's just crazy.
Okay, we should be, I think I hit cancel.
Yeah, hit it again.
We should be back in the business. Okay.
Okay. Is this better now? Are we a little less choppy or spotty?
Yeah.
Let's see. Han said fuzzy pick. It's been spotty. I thought it was my connection.
No, I'm so sorry.
And the fuzzy pick, do you ever clean your thing?
Yeah. I clean my thing all the time.
Did that make it worse or better?
We're good.
Okay.
All right.
So if that made sense. So as far as listening, actually listening to your audience.
So yes, we're listening to our audience.
A little choppy in spots, not choppy, but fuzzy image.
That's because of it's fine. It's because of the.
Okay, so number 2. Okay, so if that makes sense, though, drop a 1 in the comment section below. And let me ask you this also: have you ever seen, like, do you see the difference to what we're talking about? Like, for example, do you see brands or marketers who are really responsive, and think about how you feel about that? And then do you see other brands or marketers who are not at all responsive, and how do you feel about that? So if that's something that you've experienced, share your thoughts below.
Yeah, I'd like to know how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
For sure. I can't share to my page anymore.
Yeah.
Facebook has gone wonky on us.
It has. Let me real quick and do something. You go with number 2.
All right. So let's talk about, we got 1s coming across. Very good. Awesome. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Han. We got David. Very good. 1. Cool. All right. So let's go ahead and dive.
Clean the camera real quick.
Yes, what's going on?
Okay.
Good to see you here.
Hopefully that made it better.
Yes.
Okay, so number 2, you don't have a clear objective in mind. Do you want to tackle this one?
Oh, yeah. So
it's not all over the place.
When you choose to market your business on social media, so let's just stick with Facebook, all right? And again, there's Instagram, there's, we can call YouTube social media, there's Twitter, there's Pinterest, but we're going to talk Facebook here. It's important that you get a clear objective in mind, or a clear plan in mind on what you want to achieve in your business. So let's just say, you're somebody that helps network marketers build their businesses online. Then your goal is what? You need to identify that. What is your goal? Not only that, you need to also decide how. How are you going to serve your audience? Through blog posts. All these things need to be almost like written down like a business plan. A business plan sounds kind of scary, but you want to make sure that you set goals, realistic goals. So if you're going to grow your brand and you're going to grow your fan base, set a date. Set a plan in place. How are you going to grow your fans? How are you going to grow that fan base, your brand that you're in your fan base? Are you going to run Facebook ads? What is your budget? What are you going to spend? That is a clear objective in setting a good goal into place. The market, and I'm reading over here because I have it written down on notes, the market you want to target. Who is your audience? You know, in the very beginning, it may not be real clear because we're having to kind of base it off of what we're selling. So we have an idea of who our market is going to be, but that can certainly change. But in the beginning or in the middle or, you know, as you evolve, you need to always make sure that you know the market that you are going to target, that audience. Is create status updates, or when you create videos or you're doing Facebook Lives, you want your message to be congruent to that audience. You know, for us, we have a lot of you guys out there that are just, you know, you're like us. And that's why you follow us. You know, we're very laid back. We like to have a lot of fun. We're not in a suit and tie and dresses, although I'm not very camera ready today because I've been up super early. But 8:30 was really early. So
super early.
You guys understand. Okay. So understand your audience. Okay. You know, your marketing budget, I talked about that. Content planning. You know, how are you going to create content? What method are you going to choose? You want to be producing content on a regular basis as you're building your brand. You know, I say show up every single day. Now, do you have to do Facebook Lives every day? No. Do you have to do videos every day? No. But you should incorporate that at least once a week into your marketing, your content marketing. You should be engaging your audience, all right? So some days things that are just really inspirational to your audience. Another day you might be offering solutions. Maybe this is where your offer comes in. And then finally, you know, you might be a blogger, or you're writing articles, or you're sharing other articles within your marketing niche. So have a content calendar or a plan in place that specifies out what you're going to do each and every day. Another thing is an engagement strategy. You know, how are you going to engage your audience? Are you going to run Facebook ads and increase that engagement, which is a great idea to do? So I share these tips with you because the biggest mistake that we see a lot of marketers make is they just jump right in and they don't have really a clear plan on what they're doing. So then their audience is confused. They're confused by their message on their page, and they're, you know, reading their posts, they're seeing their videos, and the audience is like, what is this person doing? There's no clear direction on what that brand stands for. So know what you stand for, understand how you're going to get your message out there, your products out there, and know your audience and your target market, and put that plan into place, put it into writing, follow it. And again, don't be afraid if you feel like you got to make shifts a few months down the road, but keep your message congruent and your brand consistent so your audience knows what to expect from you. So yeah, that's number 2.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? That would be me, more laid back and have fun. Awesome, awesome, Jan. And we've got David, our in-house note taker.
Scribe.
Okay, scribe. Bill likes to call it scribe. Yeah. Audio. Okay.
It's a more official term.
Love it when people. Yes, don't you love it, Jan? When people respond to your comments, you know, and you got to be real. You got to be real with people, and people love that authenticity and that realness. So.
And let me ask you all this right now: Have you done? Have you created a plan at all? Like, do you have anything planned out? And it doesn't mean, I don't necessarily mean you have to have like everything planned out and so forth, but drop a yes below. Drop a yes or a no if you do any type of planning for your business whatsoever. So if you do like nothing at all, if you completely fly off the seat of your pants, wake up each morning and be like, I don't know, type a no. If you do some type of planning, like you at least map out like a little bit what you're gonna do for the week, or content calendar, content creation, type a yes below.
Awesome.
All right, Amy says yes to planning. Very cool.
I opened up our doors so maybe the internet connection will get better.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, in worst case, we go out there and sit at the bar. Okay.
Woohoo.
Yeah, we sit at the bar and have cocktails.
Yeah. That'll help my allergies, right?
Yes. And most importantly, celebrate those small wins along the way, because that's the motivation that's going to keep you going. But yeah, I mean, some of you, it's okay that you don't have much of a plan in place, but it makes your marketing so much easier because you don't have to wake up each morning going, what do I need to do? You know, I mean, you could just plan it out for the week.
Right.
You know, and that's some of the things that we do is like on day, you know, Monday I do this, on Tuesday I do this, Thursday, Wednesday I do this. And yeah, there's a lot of room to do some other things, but I make sure that I'm doing those main money producing activities first.
And I think, you know, a plan, because like a business plan or a marketing plan, it sounds like that can be very sophisticated and tedious. Sometimes though, it's more just like planning your weekly calendar. Like, for example, we know, it's one example, every Friday we do this live with you guys, right? That's part of our plan. Like, so if you could just say, okay, Monday is going to be the day that I do a Facebook Live. You know, Wednesday is going to be the day that I, you know, publish that blog post that I've worked on throughout the last week. Like, that could just be part of like the plan. So, you know, it's not like this big master thing that takes days and weeks and whatever to strategize and map out, and you have to have an MBA in order to make this marketing plan. It really could just be like a schedule and just a plan of attack for your business, and just making it so that you know when you get up each day, based on the day, you know, okay, this has got to get done on this day. Or I have 2 days until that thing happens, so I'm going to prepare for this thing that's coming up in 2 days. Like, it could be as simple as that, just so that you're not in this state of flux, in this state of, you know, wondering what to do. Like, what do I do today? You know, I've got an hour or two today to work on my business. What should I do? I don't know. And then you spend like the first 30, 45 minutes flopping around, not even knowing what you're going to do, trying to figure that out. And that's not the best use of time. So sometimes it's just planning that, like the plan of attack, like the days that you're going to do certain things. And that's a great way to get you started with that marketing plan.
Absolutely. So if that makes sense, you know, drop us we're on 2, right?
Yeah.
Drop us a 2 if that makes sense to you guys. All right. Thanks for simplifying the concept. Very good. Thanks, Catherine.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not yawning.
You can go.
I'm loving this. This is so exciting and fun, just like this medicine
Did you
I
take
took.
it? I can finish it.
Yeah, no, I want to be here for everyone. I'm here for you guys.
Okay, awesome. You got lots of 2s. You got lots of 2s. Cool.
Nice.
So let's dive into number 3. Now, number 3, I want you guys to really, and you guys aren't really going anywhere. You're going to watch us, but I really want to finish this before you guys start like going, but wait a minute. Because number 3 and number 4 are going to seem like they clash against each other, and I'm speaking one way, but I'm telling you to do another. But give me a moment here. So number 3 is you're not optimizing across all social media channels. And thanks, guys, for all those 2s coming across. So let me say that again. You're not optimizing across all social media channels. Now, what is your bandwidth? This is what I want to ask you first, okay? If you have not mastered, if you've chosen Facebook or you've chosen Instagram to be your marketing method, and you have not really mastered it to where it's almost on automation, then it will be a little bit more difficult to optimize all the social media channels. But the answer to that is, and this might fly in the face of number 1, okay? But you can use a lot of automation. So what I mean by that is oftentimes when we do a Facebook Live like this, I download the video after I do the live on Fridays. I upload it to YouTube. Doesn't take a lot of work, all right? Now, when I said it kind of flies in the face of number 1, it means I'm just dropping it and not paying attention to the audience. That's not true. I have YouTube send me a message every time someone comments, and I can easily reply. Automation is key, but it's got to be the kind of automation that you still have the human experience touching it to where people are engaging. So again, Instagram. You know, we will post sometimes in our vegan business, we will post something on our Instagram and it will automatically go push out on our Facebook fan page. And so that's automation. We could just leave it over on the fan page. But again, you got to be very careful of it. If you're going to take that on, make sure that you're still involved in interacting and engaging your audience. So there are a lot of great automation tools out there, you know, that you can use that can connect those channels together. So for instance, Yes, I was just about to say that, Donna. That's so funny. I was going to tell we blog a lot. So we use the social share buttons below in our blog posts.
Yep.
And we'll share out to LinkedIn, or we'll share out to Twitter, or we'll share out to
Facebook,
Pinterest. We'll share. And I make sure my notifications are on, so I get emails that let me know when somebody has commented and I need to actually get in there and interact. So leveraging all the social media platforms, there are some great ways to do that on automation. Set your business up so you are getting notifications when your audience comes in and comments or asks you a question. So that, again, you're missing out by just focusing on one. Yes, you could do virtual assistant, virtual AI spokesperson. You can get so laser focused on one platform, but your audience could still be on other platforms. Sometimes they're different. Their DNA makeup is different, and people who hang out on Pinterest probably aren't big fans of Facebook. They just have a different type of lifestyle, or maybe their hobbies or their crafts, things like that. Instagram, same thing. I think that's more of a younger audience. So if your business can still, benefit from, attracting the younger audience or attracting people on Pinterest, don't leave that out, and share your content across all the channels that you're able to share it across. And you can use automation for that. Just make sure you keep notifications on to stay up to date if people are commenting or interacting, so you can acknowledge that. So any questions on that? You guys good with that? Yes, leveraging automation. Exactly, Catherine. You know what? I could just throw out some tools. We use Later to post on Instagram. Facebook's really great. In the fan page, you can go into your inbox and you can manage the comments from your Instagram channel and your Facebook page. You can do it right there in one back office. You don't even have to go to Instagram, because you can interact with those comments. Again, like I said, we'll download these lives, upload them to to YouTube after we do these. If I do a video, some sort of training, I upload them to YouTube and I upload them to the fan page, and I release them because there's a cool feature now called Premiere Videos, and you can release your videos like a live and have people interact with them. So if that makes sense, guys, drop me a 3. If you have any questions on that, definitely let me know.
And I have a question.
Yes.
We're going to answer. Chris has a good question, but I got a question for y'all first. What is your favorite allergy medicine?
You're feeling loopy.
What is your favorite way to get rid of allergies? I mean,
yes,
like Robitussin,
feel some advice. No, natural stuff
Claritin, Zyrtec, any like herbs and spices that you like mix together in a big cauldron?
I think if you rub lavender on the bottom of your feet, some of you essential oils out there, reps out there probably know the answer to that.
Yeah. What's the best way, homeopathic or just
hey, Carol, what's up?
Straight up drugs? I don't care.
He should just go to bed.
To get rid of allergies.
Yes. A bunch of vodka and club soda and Zyrtec.
Yeah. I thank you, Catherine. I do.
He does take Zyrtec. Did you not take it yet?
No, I did. That's why.
Okay. That's why
I try
it's
not
loopy.
to. Well, it's not loopy. It just makes me dry. I mean, just the allergies in general make me loopy. But
he needs to go to bed.
The Zyrtec, no.
A bottle of rum. Yes, I like Donna. Donna knows. Yes, lavender and
Zyrtec
eucalyptus.
makes me tired.
Now, Catherine.
That's what I'm talking about. Lavender and eucalyptus.
Do we put that on the feet? Where do we put that? That's
just
really good.
Straight, just mainline it right into an artery. Like, how does that work?
Cocktail. IV cocktail.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for those 3s. We're going to, before Bill loses it here.
But wait, Chris had a question.
Oh, Chris. Okay, you have 2 brands, I think is what you said. You have 2 brands. Do you think this is a good idea? So we have 2 brands and we have to have help. It is really, really hard to do. If we did not have help.
But
go ahead.
Let's be clear. When we say we have 2 brands, these are clearly
So
distinct, separate businesses.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have clarified that. Chris
Okay.
has 2. I'm assuming, Chris, that we're talking about the ones you and I talked about over the phone. She has 2 totally different brands.
Okay. If you have totally separate businesses, then you'll have a brand that goes with it, like an avatar that goes with it. They're separate from one another. Like we've got our, work with all you guys business, people who want to make money online or, build their business online. The coaching that we do, that's one business and one brand that we have. We then have a vegan business and a vegan brand. These are totally separate things. Like there's no overlap. Like it's literally as if we just have 2 separate businesses. So that is an argument, obviously a strong argument for having 2 brands, right? They're 2 separate entities. If you have though like a similar thing, like if you say, oh, I'm building a network marketing business and then a coaching network marketers, or I'm doing some affiliate marketing and some make money online stuff or whatever.
That can go under one brand.
That's one brand. And by one brand, we're talking like one attractive character, one fan page, one, if it's for as a personal brand, one that they think it's just you and they think of you, not you and something else as well. So in that case, one brand only, because it means it's challenging enough to build one brand. Try to build two. So
right, and I'm gonna skip to 5 and we'll go back to 4. That's gonna lead into something perfectly for you guys. And I forgot where I was going with this, but so don't spread basically. Oh, where did the spread yourself too thin one go? Okay, maybe I don't have it on there. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there, Chris. So
it's right here.
Sometimes, okay, yeah, number 4. That's what we're on. Number 4, don't spread yourself too thin.
Have you been taking drugs
I told you this was going to fly in the face of number 3, where I told you to utilize all the social media channels. So this brings up, I'm glad you asked that question, Chris, because this can cause you to spread yourself too thin. And here is the deal. If you spread yourself too thin, you're pulling your energy away from part of that other business, like 50%. Imagine if you could put that 50% into that business where you have 100% focused on that one brand. Imagine the kind of results that you can get. And my biggest advice to you guys is, if you're struggling with that, if you're struggling with 2 different businesses and you can't get help to help you manage those, then it might be a good conversation to sit down and have with yourself or with your business partner to say, look, maybe we need to walk away from one of these and really focus on this one. Because, I mean, if you can put 100% of the effort into one business, you're going to get a lot better results. If you're doing 50% here and 50% over here, then you're lacking 50% of the results that you could be getting, because you're putting all your time and your energy and your knowledge and your skills into that other business. We used to talk about this a lot for people who tried to do 2 network marketing companies. When we were in network marketing, we'd get that question all the time. Can I build 2 network marketing companies at the same time? The big thing that we said was, think how that looks to your team that's in the other network marketing company as you're building this one. It just looks bad to you as a leader. It's not that you couldn't do it. You probably could, but just imagine how that is perceived out into the marketplace and your reps that are in that other business.
Yeah, because the question is, why are you doing that?
Right.
Do you not have enough faith in one that you felt you had to have like another as like a safety net or a plan B or something along those lines?
Right. So spreading your 2, that is a very tough obstacle and a tough decision that sometimes you have to sit down and have that conversation with yourself and, decide where do you want to focus your efforts. I mean, there's been many times where we've had that same conversation because we do have 2 different brands, but we've had to get someone help that other brand. And the truth of the matter is, you're not going to be as profitable as you want to be, probably in the one that's your passion business right now, that's probably just there waiting to be, monetized, because you're still focusing on the other one. So there, and I know you get it. I'm speaking to you, Chris, because I know what what we've had a conversation there. Okay, yep, been there, done that, crashed. Awesome. Yep, and that's smart. You guys focusing on one thing. You run with it, you run with it, you run with it hard. I mean, a lot of people just quit. They fall short. They quit too soon. Right before the success was about to happen, they quit too soon. And then they miss out.
Yeah,
so
that sucks.
You guys seem like you resonated with that, but I'd still love to see some 4s. If you got that, give me some feedback, give me some comments, share with me how you're feeling. That would be amazing. And then we're going to dive into that last one.
I can barely breathe through my nose right now.
Bill can barely keep up with me.
So if you're sitting here wondering why I'm keeping my mouth open, it's just so I can actually get oxygen into my body. Like, I can't breathe through my nose.
I think Bill should actually go lay on the couch, and I will finish this, but he wants to be with you guys. So as an affiliate marketer, how is it perceived when I'm promoting more than one system? That's a great question, Jan. So if you're an affiliate marketer, and you know what? We do this, okay? The thing is you have to look at yourself. If you're an affiliate marketer, you're somebody that offers solutions to people that want to make money online.
Yeah.
So it's not really about, oh, I'm promoting this one system. Well, that one system may not be a fit for your audience. And that's happened to us. We have a lot of people that follow us that are network marketers. And so we have solutions for people that want to build their business as network marketers. We also have, and that's what makes great entrepreneurs and great business owners, we have options. And Jan and everybody out there, it's all in how you message it and how you package it. Because we have had that very same question years and years ago. And if you make your message clear on, look, if you want to join this over here, it's because you are a network marketer, you're struggling, you want to build your business online. If you want to join us over in this one or this become an affiliate of this one, it's because you don't want to be a network marketer, you actually want to be an affiliate marketer and you want to get good training. So what it's going to require of you, for those who have multiple offers, I'm not talking network marketing, but multiple affiliate offers, is for you to understand what each offer does to your audience. What does it serve? How does it serve your audience? What problems does it solve? Then that'll help you understand when you are having a conversation with someone or you're sending an email, you'll know how to frame that message so it fits the right person and you'll sell it much better.
And I think in addition to that, which is spot on what Michelle just shared with you, when you look at network marketing and to have success with network marketing, it's usually you're driving deep growth. It's very team oriented and very, you're working with the people and your upline helps you out and things like that. But it's very team oriented. Like you're building a team. You have to build this depth and so forth and so on. Whereas affiliate marketing, like pure affiliate marketing, you're not really building teams. Right. It's not so much about building all these relationships that then build relationships and has to get this strength and this depth and the downlines. I mean, affiliate marketing, it's more about just like Michelle said, you're just selling a unit of the thing. But I don't mean to like desensitize it and say it's just a unit, like you're selling a widget, but you're selling a solution. And it's the thing that you sold is what they really want rather than necessarily a relationship with you, right? Because it was the thing, it was the solution that they were after to help them, whether that was a course or a product or a plugin or a, whatever it was, a software solution. That's what they really wanted. You just happened to be the marketer that they purchased it through. You were the conduits to which they became aware of it and then got it. So to build multiple network marketing companies, it could almost be perceived as like, well, you're kind of ditching half of the team, right? Because if you have, say, 50% and 50% in the other and 50% in one, it's kind of like, are you having to like only give 50% of yourself to one company or team because you have the other 50% to the other one, and then you're right. And that can get really dicey and weird. And it's like, which kid do you love more? If you have two kids, you love one better than the other. Like, that's weird, right? So whereas affiliate marketing, I know affiliate marketing
doesn't take as much of a hustle as like network marketing. No.
Right. I know affiliate marketers that every week they're providing a new offer. They're
a new solution.
A new solution. And what they're doing is they're testing their list. Like I know one affiliate marketer who almost on a weekly basis is presenting a new offer or a new solution to his list, and he's tracking the response. Like he's getting to know his list better by how many people are buying what of these offers. Right. And so some offers are going to resonate more with his audience and his list more than others. And so therefore he knows if he's got like potentially 12 offers, in his quiver that he could be offering, and he's tested them, and he knows that offers 1, 2, and 3 are converting like wildfire. They had like 7%, bought those, where, offers 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, no one bought. Well, he's going to throw those offers, back into the closet, and he's going to focus on the ones that are working well. So that's the difference. I mean, that's a difference between network marketing and affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is really trying to find the best solution for the audience that you have.
Absolutely.
Whereas not, like team building and stuff like that.
So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. We don't have a whole lot of time, so I want to get into the last one, which is number 5. That you're really not offering real value. And that's a big, big mistake. And I really see just a lot of new marketers making this is they are leveraging social media as a billboard sign, that they're treating it as, a commercial, that they're going out there and they're announcing that they, have this great business meeting coming up. Come join it with no real value of explaining to your audience how their life can be transformed, how their life can be changed if they join that meeting, or, you know, promoting their products just over and over and over to, let's just use Facebook as the social media platform, just constantly pitching with no real value. And it goes back to kind of number one, you're not listening to your audience. I mean, social media is a tricky strategy, and because there are a lot of people out there, and the more people that are leveraging it for their business, the better of a marketer that you're going to have to become, because you're going to have to come up with unique ways to stand out from the crowd. All right, you're going to have to come up with better content, better value that's going to move someone from point A to point B. You want to always be, everything you do before you post, you know, I say the 90-10 rule. So 90% of the things that you're posting or you're doing as far as content goes, it's going to help people celebrate small wins. It's going to help them have a small win. It's going to help them move their business. If it's, you know, an example like mine and Scouts coming to visit, from point A to point B. You know, real value. So think about that every time you do content, all right? 90% of the time, what kind of value are you offering? And again, I think I see this more from new marketers than I do from, you know, some of you guys on here that are seasoned. You get that, you get the value, but just don't forget it. And I think the best way to always remember to do it is, you know, ask yourself before you post, what kind of value am I providing to the people who are watching this, you know, or who are going to read this? Like, am I going to give them something that's going to allow them to have some sort of small win? You know, I've always said that, you know, I'm a happy girl, a happy wife, whatever. You know, I'm a happy girl if every single day I have been able to make some small difference in someone's life. Maybe it means, you know, a light bulb moment came on in their head. Just do good, give value. And that's something that I try to live by. I do live by every single day, because I don't feel like I'm serving and being productive if I'm not doing that. So that's number 5, you know, those 5 mistakes. And, you know, what I want you guys to do is if you got value from this, you know, definitely give us a shout out, give us some woohoos, give us some high fives. But I want to give you guys that's spelled wrong. I want to give you guys a real quick update. And he's scrolling it, but I'm going to stop it from scrolling and actually stop it, which I don't think I can do that. You can't submit a caller. Right with the link below. You guys have been on our list. You guys have been following us. You guys know that we've been talking about this new business center that basically we were talking to Brian and we had to laugh about it, because it's basically like Michelle and Bill just ditched Infusionsoft's customer hub for this business center. So we literally, last night I moved all of our Power Players Club members over to the new business center. Shout out to Power Player Nation. Yeah, so you guys should have gotten emails. I wasn't pitching you on anything. You guys got some emails asking you to register into the new members area. Yes, so this thing expires tonight as far as all the bonuses go. So if you have any kind of value, which I know every single one of you on here do, and you have the, you know, knowledge, and you have something to share with the world, with your audience, why not package that up in a members area and give it to them for free or charge for it? All of that is done within this new business center at the link below. I'm not going to go into a lot of details about it, because I could spend an hour telling you how awesome it is. But if you have seen us leaving what we have behind, you know, Customer Hub and Infusionsoft, that should say something. Okay, because I've tried a lot of membership sites out there, and I put that in our email today, and it just wasn't enough to push the needle for me or push me over the edge to walk away from the headache of having to move courses over to a new system. And this new business center that was released from my Lead System Pro was enough to do that for me. And so we just moved all our members. We're putting all our courses in there. It's integrated with checkout forms, merchant account. Everything is in there. It's all you need. I'm not going to sit here and sell you guys on it. Just go to the link. Whether you think you need it or not, just please go check it out and at least look at it and see if it's something that you could actually use in your business. That's actually the link to the video I did, not to the office. Okay, it's the link to, what am I selling? You're talking the business. Oh, okay. So it's the Ford launch. Yes, go check that out. The other one, I can get that information to you. But if you, yes. Oh, wow. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. Anyways, just wanted to give you the update. That's expiring. Go check our email. Check our email for that. If you need the link and you want to go check it out, drop me I need the link, Michelle, and I will give you the link. Now he was on drugs. All right, guys.
This is a link to just a video.
This is a link, This is a link that, look at me, I'm turning red. I'm so embarrassed. Yes, so the link here is Bill doing a video talking about MLSP.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It is 3:44, just shy of 1 minute. We made it. We did this in 45 minutes. You guys are amazing.
That's because I didn't talk.
Quiet. He was quiet. You guys are awesome. I love hanging out with you guys on, oh my goodness, on Fridays. It's awesome. I love getting to know you guys and seeing the familiar faces. I want all of you to have a fantastic weekend. Again, if you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay so we know you're watching the replay.
Hashtag replay.
If you have any questions, let me know, and I'm about to choke, so you have to close it out.
Okay, awesome. You guys rock. We will see you next week's episode of Real Talk with Bill and Michelle will be next Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. We will be here. You will be here. We can't wait to see you. Have a great weekend, everybody.
All right. Bye-bye, guys.